Hello everyone, today our topic is how to send WhatsApp notification for Razorpay successful or failed payment. So here my objective is that whenever I receive a new payment in Razorpay, either that payment is successful or failed, then I want to capture these payment details and I want to send a notification message on WhatsApp to that customer that their payment has been failed or that their payment has been successful. So for sending this message on WhatsApp, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API, and for my objective, I have to build a simple connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API. For building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Razorpay. In action application, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send WhatsApp notification for Razorpay successful or failed payments. So here as a business owner, I'm using Razorpay as my payment gateway. So whenever I get a new payment, I want to send a notification to my customer on WhatsApp according to their payment. So suppose I get a successful Razorpay payment, then I will send a notification that your payment has been successful. Similarly, I want to do this for failed payments. And for sending this message on WhatsApp, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API, which is an official platform for Cloud API for WhatsApp by Meta. So for my objective, I have to build a connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API, and for that I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this Create Workflow button and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow. So I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to send WhatsApp notification for Razorpay successful or failed payment. And I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab. And I'm going to select this folder of WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application will be Razorpay. So I'm going to select Razorpay here, and now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab and payment captured will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this, and now I have to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. And for connecting these two accounts, I have to follow all this instruction. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL. I will go back to Razorpay, and in Razorpay I will go to account and settings, and in this I will go to webhooks. And here I can add my new webhook. So I'll click here on this add new webhook button and this window will pop up. Here first I have to give my webhook URL. So I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now I have to select my active events. So in this, I'm going to select this two events of payment captured and payment failed. So by these events, what I'm going to do is I'm going to capture the successful payment and the payment that get failed. So I'm going to capture those details of those payments. So I'm going to click on create webhook and I have successfully added my webhook. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this response? For that, I have to make a payment through Razorpay. I can make any payment, either a successful payment or a failed payment. So for that, I will go back to Razorpay. I will go to payment pages. And these are the payment links that I have added in my website and I can use any particular link from here. So I am going to use this product of automation and AI ebook. I will copy this page URL and I will open this in new tab. So this is how my payment page look like. And in this, I have to fill all these details to create a new payment. So first I have to give a first name. So my first name will be Demo. So my last name will be user and email will be damouser@pabblytudes.com and I will give a random mobile number. And this mobile number is also going to be the WhatsApp number of this customer. So I have filled my mobile number here. Now I have to select the course. So for selecting the course, I have to open this drop down and I have to select this course, which is Automation and AI ebook. And the amount is 999. Now I'm going to click on pay and I have to make a payment. So first I'm going to make a successful payment. So for that, I'm going to use my card. So I'm going to click here on card and I'm going to fill dummy card details here. So this is a dummy card number. This is a dummy expiry date and my card holder name will be demo user and I will give a random CVV and I will click on pay now. I will pay without saving card. And now I have to give a OTP. So this is in test mode. So I'm going to give a OTP of 111 and I will click on submit and I have made this payment successful. So I have this successful payment. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see we have received this response. So in this response, we have this entity status which is captured and this is the mobile number of my customer, which is also the WhatsApp number of my customer. This is the first name of my customer, which is demo. Last name is user. Email is demouser@pabblytudes.com. And we have this entity course name, which is Automation and AI ebook. And this is also the product name. So these are the dummy card details. And we have this event of payment captured. So we have received these details of the successful payment. In this, we have this entity status, which is captured. So this means that this payment is successful. So we are going to use this entity status for filtering out our payments. And we have this WhatsApp number. So what we need to do is that we need to send a notification message on this WhatsApp number to my customer that their payment has been successful. So for that, I have to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab and here I'm going to use router. So I'm going to select router here and now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and conditionally run will be my action event. So I'm going to select this and I'm going to connect router by Pabbly. So I'll click here on connect. And by using router by Pabbly, what I can do is I can create different routes on the basis of my condition. So here my condition will be of payment status. So if I get a successful payment, then I want to send a different notification message to my customer. Or if my payment fails, then I want to send a failed notification message to my customer. So here I'm going to create two different routes for my payments. So first I'm going to set up a route for successful payment. So I'm going to click here on this 3-dot button. I will click on rename. And I'm going to clear this and I'm going to name it as successful payment and I'm going to click on update. Now I have to set up filter and action steps. So I'm going to click here on this set filter and action steps. Now for the successful payment, I have to set up my filter. For setting up the filter, I have these 3 tabs: select label, filter type and value. So for setting up my filter, I have to first select my label. So I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to open this response of Razorpay. And in this response, I have this label of payload payment entity status. So I'm going to select this as my label and my filter type will be equal to, and in the value, I'm going to give the value of my successful payment, which is going to be captured. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to type captured here. So whenever I'm getting a response from Razorpay for a payment, then in the entity status, if I get the label key as a captured, then this filter will work and it will mean that my payment was successful. So I have set up my filter here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see my status is success and my message is condition is true. So this means that I have received a successful payment and I have captured the payment. So I received the successful payment. Now what I need to do is I need to send a notification message on WhatsApp that their payment has been successful. So for that, I have to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to click here. And for sending the message on WhatsApp, I'm going to use WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to select WhatsApp Cloud API here. And now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab and send template message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection. And for connecting WhatsApp Cloud API, I have to give a token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. So how I'm going to get these details? For that, I have to first set up my WhatsApp Cloud API account. And after setting up my account, I'm going to find these details in my account. So how you can set up your WhatsApp Cloud API account? For that, you have to open this hyperlink of learn more. And this will take us to this Pabbly forum. And in this, you will find all the instruction of how you can connect your WhatsApp Cloud API account and how you can set up your WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I have already set up my WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'm going to take you there. And in this, I'm on API setup. So in API setup, I have all these details such as temporary access token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. So first I need this temporary access token. So for that, I'm going to first refresh this access token. I'm going to copy this token. I will go back to Pabbly Connect. and I'm going to paste that token here. Now I need the phone number ID, so I will go back to WhatsApp Cloud API and I'm going to copy this phone number ID. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here. Now I will go back again and I need this WhatsApp business account ID, so I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that here and I'm going to click on save. And I have connected WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. And for sending the message, I need these details. So first I need a template. So how you can set up your template? For that you have to go back to WhatsApp Cloud API account. And if you already have created a template, so you can check that template from here by clicking on this hyperlink of click here. And this will take us to the WhatsApp manager where you will find all the message templates that you have in your WhatsApp Cloud API account. And in this, what you have to do is, if you don't have any template, you have to create your template first by clicking on this create template button. And after customizing your template, you have to give the message that you want to send to your customer or any user that you want to send message to. And after customizing the message and your template, you have to take the approval from Meta for your template. So I have created these two templates for successful payment and the failed payment. So I'm going to show you the successful payment template first. So this is my template, and in this template I have customized this message which says hello, and I have this variable. So in the place of this variable, I'm going to give the name of my customer. So every time I get a new customer, that customer name is going to be replaced in the place of that variable, and the message continues with your payment for I have a second variable. So in place of this variable, I'm going to give the product name for which I'm getting the payment, and the message was successful. So this message is for successful payment. Thank you for shopping with us, and you can connect with us for more information regarding the product. So this is going to be the message that I want to send for the successful payment notification. Now I'm going to map these details in Pabbly Connect. So let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here first I have to select my template. So for selecting the template, you have to open this tab. And in this tab, you will find all the templates that are connected with your WhatsApp Cloud API account. So I'm going to use this successful payment template. So I'm going to select this. And my language code is EN, which is already selected, which is for English. And my template ID is already selected. Now I have these three tabs here: recipient mobile number, body field 1 and body field 2. So body field 1 and body field 2 are my variables. So in the body field 1, I have to map my customer name, and in the body field 2, I have to map my product name. Before this, I'm going to give the recipient mobile number. And in the place of recipient mobile number, what I have to do is I have to map the WhatsApp number of my customer. So I have this number in my response of Razorpay payment. So I'm going to use that detail and I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I have to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay. And in this, I'm going to search for the phone number. So this is my phone number and the WhatsApp number of my customer. So I'm going to map this. And now I need the body field 1 and body field 2. So in the place of body field 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the customer name. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay and I'm going to search for the name. So this is the first name of my customer, which is demo. So I'm going to map this. I will give a space and I'm going to map the last name, which is user. Similarly, I will map my body field 2, which is the name of my product. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay. And in this response, I have this product name, which is automation and AI ebook. So I'm going to map this. So I have mapped all the required details here. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test token button. And here we can see we have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have sent a notification message automatically on the WhatsApp of my customer. Now to check this, I'm going to open WhatsApp. And here on WhatsApp, we can see I have received this new message. So I'm going to show you this message. So the message is, hello demo user, your payment for automation and AI ebook was successful. Thank you for shopping with us, and you can connect with us for more information regarding the product. So I have received this notification message automatically on my WhatsApp number for the successful payment that I have created on Razorpay. So I'm getting this notification message on WhatsApp for my successful Razorpay payment. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. So I have set up this route for successful payment. Now I'm going to close this. Now I want to create a route for failed payments. So I'm going to click here on this 3 dot button and I'm going to rename this route. And I'm going to rename this for failed payments. And I'm going to click on update. And now I'm going to set filter and action steps. So I'm going to click here. and I'm going to follow the same step that I did in my successful payment route. So first I'm going to select my label. So I'm going to open this tab. I'm going to open the response of Razorpay. And in this, I'm going to select the same label of payment entity status. My filter type will be equal to, but in the place of value, I'm going to give the value of failed payments, which will be failed. So this is going to be the value of my failed payment. Now I'm going to click on save, and this is going to be my filter. So what is going to happen is that whenever in the entity status, I'm going to get failed as the value, this filter is going to work, and I'm going to set up my actions tab. So in the actions tab, I'm going to send a notification message on WhatsApp for the failed payment. So for that, I'm going to add my actions tab, and here my action application will be WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to select that, and I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and send template message will be my action event. And I'm going to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. So I have already connected WhatsApp Cloud API once. So I'm going to use the existing connection. So I'm going to click on save, and I have successfully connected WhatsApp Cloud API one more time. Now I have to select my template. And for the failed payment, I have one more template. Now for the failed payments, I have created this template of failed payments. So I'm going to show you this. So for the failed payment, I'm going to send this notification, which is hello, and I have this variable. So similarly, I'm going to type the name of my customer here in the place of the variable. Your payment for, and I have another variable, which is going to be my product, was failed. And for any issues and queries, contact us. Thank you. So this is going to be the notification that I'm going to send for the failed payments. Now I'm going to map this in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to select my template. So I'm going to open this tab, and failed payment will be my template. So I'm going to select this, and my template ID and my language code is selected. Now again, I have to map my recipient mobile number, body field 1 and body field 2. So in the place of recipient mobile number, I'm going to use same WhatsApp number of my customer. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay, and this is the mobile number of my customer. So I'm going to map this. Now I'm going to map the customer name. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Razorpay, and this is the first name of my customer. So I'm going to map this. I will give a space, and I'm going to map the last name. Now I need the product name. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response, and this is my product name, which is automation and AI ebook. So I'm going to map this. So I have mapped all the required details here. So I'm going to click on save, and I'm going to close this. So I have set up two different routes for successful payment and for failed payments. Now I'm going to create a failed payment to check whether we are getting a failed payment notification or not. So for that, I will go back to Razorpay, and I'm going to use the same product, which is automation and AI book. So I'm going to copy this page URL, and again, I'm going to open this in new tab. So this is my payment page, and I'm going to fill dummy details here. So my first name will be test, last name will be user, email will be testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give a mobile number. So this is the mobile number of my customer. Now I'm going to select my course, which is automation and AI ebook, and the amount is 999. So I'm going to click on pay, and I'm going to pay it with card, and I'm going to give my card number, any expiry date, and I have to give a card holder name. So my card holder name will be test user, and I will give a random CVV, and I'm going to click on pay now. I will pay without saving card, and instead of paying, I'm going to cancel this. I will click on yes, cancel. So here my payment is failed. So I have created this failed payment. Now what should happen is that I should get a notification message of a failed payment on my WhatsApp number. Now to check this, let me take you back to WhatsApp. And here we can see we have received this new message. So I'm going to show you this message again. And this message is for hello test user, your payment for automation and AI ebook was failed. Please try again. And for any issues and queries, contact us. Thank you. So this was the same message that I have as a template in my WhatsApp Cloud API account for failed payments, and I have used that template to send a notification message on WhatsApp for the failed Razorpay payment to my customer. So here, whenever I'm getting a successful payment or the failed payment, I'm sending a notification message on WhatsApp to my customer automatically. So here my connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have built this connection between Razorpay and WhatsApp Cloud API in such a way that whenever I'm getting a new successful or failed payment, then automatically I'm sending a notification message on WhatsApp to my customer. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Razorpay, and my trigger event was payment captured. Then I have set up router, and in router I have created two routes for successful payment and for failed payments. So whenever I'm getting a successful payment, then I'm sending a notification for successful payment. And if I'm getting a failed payment, then I'm sending a notification for failed payment. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.